Time for celebration. Hull City have actually signed someone without the deal getting hijacked, without the player not wanting to come to Hull for some reason, and with the club actually putting pen to paper and signing, yes, the third permanent signing of the season and the third signing in general for Hull City this summer transfer window, with just over a week until action kicks underway at the MKM Stadium back in the Championship. The squad have a trip to Reading in their final pre-season friendly on Saturday, and who will be there but Marvin Mehlem. Hull City have officially announced the signing of German midfielder Marvin Mehlem after it's been in the pipeline for quite a few number of days. Marvin Mehlem, of course, has actually been under Tim Walter in prior time, of course, as a youth coach back when Marvin Mehlem was at Karlsruhe. So let's go through what Hull City have to say, and then we'll go into what my thoughts are and how Marvin Mehlem will help this Hull City midfield, which are in a little bit of a dire need for that sort of attacking prowess that Mehlem might bring to the squad. Hull City are delighted to announce the signing of German attacking midfielder Marvin Mehlem from Bundesliga 2 side Darmstadt 98 for an undisclosed fee. The 26-year-old has penned a 2-year deal at the MKM Stadium with the club option of a further deal. The versatile midfielder, who predominantly plays in centre, he has scored 21 goals and provided 31 assists in 191 appearances for a 7-season spell with the Lilies. He was an influential figure as Darmstadt secured promotion to the Bundesliga as runners-up in 2022-23, recording 9 goal contributions and starting 32 league matches, only missing 2 through suspension. So, of course, last season, he was playing in the Bundesliga. He was in the German top flight last season. The former German youth international from under 16 to under 19 level featured 20 times in the Bundesliga last term, netted 3 goals in his first 6 top division matches. That is quite impressive, I must say. Progressing through the ranks of his hometown club of Karlsruhe, Mehlem, who worked under the tutelage of head coach Tim Walter in their academy, had made 11 senior appearances before moving to Darmstadt in 2017. Some words now from Mehlem. Mehlem said, "I'm very, very happy and very excited to meet all of the fans, all of the team players, and excited to win many games. That's what we like to hear. I started playing football in my hometown and went to Karlsruhe, where I met Tim Walter for the first time when I was 14. He taught me how to play football, gave me lots of inspiration, and I'm very happy to be here with him in England again." He asked me if I wanted to join the team here in Hull, and I didn't have to think about it. My answer was clear, and it was yes. The last 7 years I was in Darmstadt, lots of ups and downs. It was my first professional station, and I liked the time I had there. I learnt a lot from Darmstadt, and I'm now here for a new adventure. Here, the Championship is a very high level, and I want to learn here more with Tim Walter. In Germany, we say the second league is like the first here in Germany. So a big ask, he's saying, but he's up for the challenge. I'm not the fastest, but I'm intelligent. I know how to read the game. I can run a lot. I can fight a lot. This is a perfect league for guys like me. Welcome, Marvin. So by the sounds of it, he sort of boasted himself as the German George Honeyman. And as we know what he produced, certainly in his return to the Championship with Hull City, a relentless powerhouse to that midfield. And I think that is what the team needs at the moment. The Tim Walter squad, it needs that midfielder that won't stop running, especially in the Tim Walter setup. He said in his first press conference, if you stay still on the football field, you will die. And we see that with his style of play. Players are constantly moving, constantly finding space for that pass to get played. It's a very sort of Liam Rosini style football, very laid back. You can take your time on the ball. You can have the ball at your feet for a bit of time, and then the natural space will find itself. With Tim Walter, the players find the space. The players constantly moving. You see that with Panda. He's moving across places, getting round the defenders. You see it all over the field, and I think Mehlem will fit perfectly into that. Of course, he has worked under Tim Walter beforehand, so he will have that prior experience on his style of play. Of course, it will have evolved a little bit by then, but it is still the crux of the same. So, an exciting one. I'm excited to see what he will do against Reading, with the signing being announced now. He was there at the media day today, which is where all the photos are, and that's probably why they've announced it today. So he's probably been with the squad for the past few days. And I'm full on ready for it. He was at the stadium seeing us with that 2-2 draw against Fiorentina. And I'm very, very sure that he will have some appearance against Reading. Probably a cameo off the bench. And then we'll see what the state is. Whether he does get into that starting 11 for the first championship fixture against Bristol City at home in a week on Saturday. So it will be a big ask for Marvin to adapt very quickly, but I think he's got it in him. As I say, he's 7 years deep at Darmstadt in 191 games. He's very, very experienced at not a high age either. Worked under Tim Walter before. It seems to be a very, very good signing. We'll see what he can do. I'm sure that he will be a brilliant servant under Tim Walter's side for this upcoming season. But what are the future of the Championship? What is the future of Hull City's signings for the Championship? Of course, we've missed out on Brandon Thomas Asante. Somehow he was at the game and then he's gone to Coventry City. So glad to see that Marvin's actually put pen to paper and not decided to go off to Stoke or something. But yes, hopefully there will be another signing. Maybe before the Reading game, but certainly not too far after. I think that we could possibly see 1 or 2 more signings before that Bristol City home game. Of course, the start of the Championship season and the start of Tim Walter's first ever league season in England, which will be hopefully a big one and a one to remember for all of the right reasons. So make sure that you like and subscribe to the YouTube channel, so we'll keep you updated on everything Hull City. Go and drop me a follow over on Twitter or X to get all of the breaking news surrounding Hull City, and I will see you in the next video. Up the Tigers!